Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Hot Projects where we take a look at some of the biggest games on the blockchain right now. We're going to be talking about some updates, some NFT openings. We've got some Synergy of Sarah crates to open, which I'm looking forward to. So stay tuned. Let's get into today's episode. Right, let's do this. Synergy of Sarah crate unlocking is in progress. 13,519 crates unlocked so far. So plenty of crates to be unlocked by people. Let's check my crates. So I'm going to have to withdraw them, believe it or not. Oh no, they deposited already. I'm not sure. No crates have been deposited yet. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, I think, withdraw these crates. Yeah, so 50 transcendence crates, withdraw. Yeah, all these, withdraw, and then they should be available. So we won't no longer be getting that alpha fame. See, that's something that you got to weigh up. Do you want to open your crates now, or do you want to leave them accumulating alpha fame? I mean, I've got my base set crates. They'll continue to accumulate alpha fame, so I will be leaving them. Right, here we are. Just refresh. Got us to our 50 crates. Oh no, so it seems that you have to have had them deposited before the unlocking event, and I had them deposit in alpha fame thinking that that was alright, but it's not. So I don't get to open mine yet, but they will be slowly released, and I will get to do them at some point, and I will record it so we can check it out. There's a few openings online. This one comes from Marcos Fontanelli. Go check us out, give him a couple of likes for this video. I'll put a link down below to his website. So what we have is the opening of these guys. The opening system looks really cool, like just the animations on it, and you can check out all the stats on your cards by clicking on them. You can see the mint number and the scarcity as well, so whether it is rare. So we can see the scarcity 47 there, scarcity under 1, the doppelganger, and if you click on the individual cards you can actually see what the rarity is, so whether it's common or rare above. And as you can see, the open system will work like this. They're being processed and you can open them when they become ready. It's the animation that we can expect. That's cool. So I think you're looking for like hexagons or pentagons, hexagons I think, on the sides for rarer cards. So that lurker has one. Next, see what else you got. Code breach, mint overdrive, dream beam. I mean, the looks of the card really nice. Very nice card design. I think that's all his crates that you can open for now, and also you get a rundown of what you've opened as well, so you can see what overall what you've got and where you were in the draw number. So this guy had 150 crates, and what we've got down there is distribution percentages. So if we click there, we can see that you've got painted metal, bronze, silver and gold. Gold being the highest rarity, and then quality being common to legendary. Those legendary golds are the 0.01% chance of getting those, so very, very difficult to get. Saw a couple of golds I think in there. There's a gold on one of them there, Killer Aura. If we check out this other guy's video, he has a bit more in-depth clear. This is coming from the channel Q Trading Theory, Trade G11 G13N, Trader G13N. He does some openings as well. Again, links to his channel will be down in the description below. He actually takes a look at them individually. So when you click on them, you'll get this. their energy cost, credit cost, the type, its attachment, rarity, common, quality, painted metal, and set transcendent. If we move on, we can see some of the other types. So we see this guy looking good though. The second one. So here we've got a rarity, and painted metal. This is also an attachment. So it gives you the scarcity value 0.38. Move on. We've got 0.16 there. That's common. So I'm guessing the higher the score, the better the scarcity, which is determined, I believe, by quality and rarity. We have a purple power card there, 0.16, very low in terms of scarcity, rarity. So here we see one with the, oh no, I don't know what these hexagons, I think, are they hexagons? I think hexagon 6. And yeah, common, scarcity really low, 0.17, 0.38 on this one. Got a duplicate there. This one. What have you got? We see purple, gold, blue, silver, scarcity under 1, 23. Okay, so here, much better card. So what we've got is an epic Zolthoth. Scarcity on this is 22.85. And this is a unit number. Also gives you who the illustration was by, which is pretty cool. And we have this one, getting 12. It's a common, but the quality is bronze. So the scarcity is higher. We've got a rare painted metal under 1. A silver rare. Scarcity is really high on this, 89.51. So that's probably one of the better cards he's got. Yeah, so I'll be excited to open mine, but yeah, we'll get it sorted out. So for hopefully next week we can actually finally open them. But thank you to those two YouTube channels that I didn't get a chance to ask. Well, hopefully those two channels don't mind me using their footage. I will put links to their channels in the description down below. Next up we have Cave World, a game that I really like the look of. It kind of fits with the style of games that I like to play outside of the NFT gaming space. It's a PvP arena game built for mobile, and it comes from an NFT collection which is available on the Solana blockchain, the Caveman Club. So you can pick these up on Magic Eden for under $100. So the floor price on these is somewhere around 7.55. So you can pick these up for under $100 based on the current price of Sol. So this is what we can expect from the game. So here we see a little sneak peek into what the game will look like on mobile, but we'll have a look at the user interface. But Danny, the CTO at Cave World, has released a good bit of game footage on the arena gameplay. So here we can see it. Turn the sound a bit so we can hear them. So they're playing. It's very much kind of like if you used to playing games like XCOM or Expedition Rome, then it's a similar style in terms of turn-based, moving along set hexagons, and here we can see like a trap being laid and being utilized, doing damage to your enemy. Here we see two characters. One seems to be more favoring ranged, and one's attacked. So this guy needs to create some distance between him and the shark caveman. Hits a blinded trap, gets blinded, but you can use the environment around you to tactically place things down. So spike trap laid here. Obviously it's the shortest distance for the shark caveman to get to him. Ideally he would have been better for him to go all the way around though, because he gets trapped and loses his ability to attack, which gives the ranged guy a chance to hit him from afar and get some distance between the two of them. But this guy only needs one hit. He gets close enough to get that hit, but like games like XCOM and things like this, you've got this percentage chance of hitting, and then there's a block back, so he actually had the chance to win. Then this guy goes behind him, probably increasing the chances of getting the hit, and the attack gets evaded, and so he gets to plant a coconut in his face and wins the match. And I love games like that where you get these random percentages, because they just create for good fun moments in games. So that is Cave World. You can go check out. The links to this will be down in the description below, and you can go check out the website for Cave World as well. I will put the links to their Twitter account in the description below. And you can go check out their website as well. They have a teaser trailer there, as well as their collection of NFTs. And they already have a cave coin out. So you get airdrops as an NFT holder. So we check out the teaser. I think this is for the official teaser, yeah. So I think trailers give a good impression of what games are capable of building.
Over 2 million years ago, centuries before the first humans were born, Neanderthals roamed the earth. Scientists believed cavemen had been lost forever, but in fact, they live on.
Wow.
Introducing Cave World, an interactive play-to-earn game that allows cavemen to battle each other. This is only the beginning. To all cavemen, welcome home.
So that's Cave World. Links to that will be down in the description below. Check it out if you like the look of it. Next up, we have an update on Apron. They're making good progress with the production of the game. Here we can see the PvE battler moving along nicely. I really like the style that they've gone for. Design wise, looks great. The user interface looks really cool, and I love these games where you get energy that builds over time. So it's real-time strategy, and you can the strategy element comes in. There's cheaper cards that you can play loads of very quickly and maybe build a rush deck, or you can have ones that have higher damage, you know, that cost more energy to use, which we'll see in a minute in the next clip. So if we go to their website, we can see world's first God game with NFTs. That's what they're going for. So if you play games like Black and White, that is what they're going for. A Godiverse that you can influence the dudes, which are the little guys that live on the planets, and you can choose like to save them in situations, or I don't know if they'll play it like Black and White where you could sacrifice them and get influence in return. So it was really tempting to just throw them into the altar and sacrifice them. But yeah, they've got a whole bunch of NFTs which they've already sold a lot of their NFT sales. So they've got stars, planets, and they have the characters that you get. So obviously these will be soldiers that you'll be able to use in battle. Have they released it too early? I don't know. I want the game to come up very soon because I like to see NFTs release and then you get that utility very quickly out of them in terms of playing in the game. But I think it's a while off still. I don't think it's there yet, complete ready for us to demo. But as soon as it is, I'll hopefully get access to that so we can show it off. Now it's going to be a god simulation that'll have an action RPG as well as roguelike elements to it. So we're going to have dungeons which you will take down those little battle sequences, so the turn-based that we saw earlier. That's what will happen in those, and there's going to be a tri-token innovation with it, so you can check out the little trailer on it. So very similar to Black and White there. So here we can see the dungeon element, so you can choose to go elite battle, battle. We'll go for an elite battle, and then we have this. So it is a real-time strategy, but with cards that have different levels of energy. So you're going to have that strategy element of do you go for some quick attacks, maybe weaken them early on, or do you save up for cards that require more energy? We see a 2 here, but we have an 8 over there, which would do some significant damage. Pick a place down. There we go. Nope, nope. What are we going for? Divine Bolt. Powerful Lightning Bolt. Okay, that was a good attack. And they have 1 enemy left. We'll go for, look at the big one. We've got Oblivion's Glare. Instant death. It just finishes it. And a victory. Yeah, I really love the look of the battle. I can't wait to get into that and actually haven't been able to engage in the gameplay. I'm also looking forward to being able to see which dudes are OP, you know, which ones have the best cards. Because that's when we start to see that demand going for some of the NFTs on OpenSea. So this is on Polygon blockchain, by the way, so very cheap gas fees, but definitely one to look out for if you haven't heard of it already. Links to this will be down in the description below. Next up, another game that is moving along really nicely is Alluvium. We obviously played the closed beta and it was looking really good, but we also have the open world element to this, and I found some footage coming from Alluvium gamer. Shout out, I'll put a link to his channel in the description down below, so you can go check this video out if you want. And so here we have some footage from the open world element, which looks really cool. So here we have a character with has a little gadget, the ability to use speed. Nice. I mean, just from the looks of it, just tell the quality of it is just next level. This is exactly where NFT games need to be in terms of quality if they're gonna start to become more mainstream. And skip forward, so obviously traveling around a map. This gun that influences the things around it. I love the way the leaves actually flicker when you hit them. It just adds to the realism and quality of the game. We've got you entering the survival arena, where you can engage in a battle. So obviously we've seen this in the closed beta. And then we see more of the open world gameplay. Markings. I just love like the neon style to it. Everything has this luminescent, fluorescent. It's not luminescent. Glow to it.
Got it.
Nice. So I like the platforming elements as well.
Here we go.
Okay. What is this? Okay, so you're actually going into a fight down there. And it's a 10-minute clip, so you can go check it out, and there's way more to this. Have a look at, but looks great. I'm really excited for when this part comes out as well. So in beta, we've been able to play the auto battler, but we haven't been able to play this yet, so I'm hoping that's going to come soon. It doesn't look that far off from this footage, so hopefully it won't be too long until we actually get our hands on that. So that's Alluvium, one of the biggest games out there on the blockchain, coming soon. If you haven't heard of it, links to that will be in the description below for you to check out. And then finally, a game that we haven't heard much from for a while, and that's Gold Fever. Progress on this was looking fairly good, and I think this could have been huge had it been ready for release, 6 months ago. But this is the beta footage from 2 months ago. This is the NGL extraction with gold tools, and it runs like imagine a game where you could actually mine for crypto, but realistically mine for it. Go into the water and sieve it out, and then put it in your bucket and see how much gold you got by the end of the day. I think that would have been really popular, just because it would have been different from all the auto farming that we'd seen before. And the quality of the game was great. The fact that you can actually battle against other people, there were weapons in it, and they put out a statement. The reason I'm mentioning is they've put out a statement basically detailing where they're at and where they've been. So they've talked about how, first of all, thank you for being here. They haven't said much for the past month, but they're building for the long run, and that's, I think, really important. And I've seen some games make this switch is that their game isn't up to the standard where it needs to be for it to be a long-term NFT game, and so they are building their elegant, complex survival MMO RPG blockchain game to a level that they want it to be ready for people to be able to play for years, not just for a short while to earn some crypto tokens and then be done with it when the token price goes down. So I think they're going to have a more of a play element to their game, whereas before they had a very much play to earn model. And here we get to see the talk about it. So we decided to upgrade the play to earn model to go further, deeper in the metaverse of living and generate the product of the future. So I think it's definitely a good step in the right direction. I think if they're thinking about building a game that works in the long term, that if they had released this when, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, I do think it would be struggling to survive with it just being a gold farming game and having some shooting elements to it. I think it needs to have a lot more different game modes to it, and the gold being something, farming for the gold being something that's really important, but having a much more diverse economy where you might not have to do that. You can potentially trade weapons or trade in other things to be able to get that gold from people who are putting that work in, whereas you can focus more on building or you can focus more on battling. I do think if you've got a product that is up to this standard at the moment and you're moving into the NFT gaming space, do make it so it's ready for the long term. Don't just rush to get it out, because that would be a mistake in the current market. If they'd released this game a year, yeah, they could have probably made a lot of money in the token if they had some to be able to sell. NFT sales would have been good for them, but they're clearly building this for the future, which is really great. Okay, so we'll leave it there for today's episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video, hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That's all from me. See you guys soon.